Howdy y'all, welcome to Sam's Whiskey Bar. I am Mr. Sam, and I'm glad you joined me. You joined me for I'm a proof or video. Stick around and see which one of these dudes I'm enjoying this time.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started.
Thank you guys for sticking around, and man, this is one of my all-time favorite brands, and it used to be my least favorite brand. Anybody heard of Old Number 7? Ooh, I still don't have Old Number 7 in my bar, but a few years ago when Bonded came out from Jack Daniel's, I was already into the Old Forester stuff, and Bonded got me back into the Jack Daniel's game as well. Did you know Jack Daniel's name was Jasper Daniels? He was only 5'2". That's some neat information. Jack Daniel's has just some amazing history. I don't want to poo-poo that because I drank too much Old Number 7 in Coke typically in college. You might be like that. Guys, give Jack Daniel's another try. Things like the single barrel proof if you're a high proof drinker like myself. I am lucky enough to have this barrel proof rye as well. And in this blind, we will have this, I want to say 129 proof Jack Daniel's single barrel and this 132.3 proof rye. Then of course the 1920 from Old Forester comes in at 115 proof. And my Old Forester's barrel proof single barrel is, I don't remember. Shoot. Oh yeah, 129.5. This dude is 129.5 right here. Kansas number 3 pick. I am a Kansas pick sucker. I am also a Brown-Forman sucker, a fanboy. I just really enjoy their stuff. A very unique, familiar taste, Mr. Dave Vogel saying, that you should be able to get in a blind. Dave won an Old Forester double blind the other night on Baker Drinks. Congratulations, Dave. It was an Old Forester flight. The Whiskey Row flight, in fact. He did a wonderful job, bang up, drilled a proof on the dot. Way to go, Dave. So I have mixed these dudes up. Give me a second. I'm gonna mix them up again. Okay, thoroughly mixed up. I'm thoroughly mixed up. These, I hope I can pick out the rye. I really hope I can pick out the rye. When I get into the Old Forester Jack Daniel's products, it really can become hard for me to distinguish which one's which. I'm gonna go through and rank these dudes from my least favorite to my favorite. I'm gonna go through on the nose first. I usually go left to right. Thoroughly confused. I like the nose on all of them. They all smell absolutely fantastic. You might get a banana smell on Jack Daniel's. Let me go to the palate. Thank you, Jasper. Thank you, Brown-Forman. Wow. Unbelievable how similar those are going. Bang, 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 bang. I can't tell which one is 1920. Why am I not getting the rye? I don't want to get tricked that this is the 1920 because I just went to water. I am definitely using the proof to choose whether it's 1920 or not, but I'm still gonna rank them on what I like the best. That dude's hot. Those two were hot. This one was right after water. So very similar, but I think this is the 1920. I think these are the two Jack Daniels. Thank you, Jasper, for learning from Nathan Green, otherwise known as Nearest Green, otherwise known as Uncle Nearest. And thank you, Reverend Call, for taking in young Jack, young Jasper, and letting him learn this trade. And this is a unique Tennessee whiskey. It is a bourbon in my opinion, but they do charcoal filtering and specifically sugar maple trees that are found in the Lynchburg area. And that is back in the day how they got such a smooth whiskey that got super popular after Jack Daniel's was gone. Famous kicked the safe thing, got gangrene on his toe, died, left it, never had kids, left it to his nephews. Frank Sinatra came around, all them. It got really big in the rock and roll industry, and boom, Jack Daniel's is a worldwide sensation. Man, I want to get this right. I really appreciate the history of this brand, and I really appreciate that they recently, due to hard work of a young lady, I forget her name, that brought out that Jack Daniels most likely was taught by Uncle Nearest how to distill whiskey. I'm just gonna go through again slowly, fast forward, see which one I like the best, see which one I truly like the best. I could have these all wrong right now. I have my ranking. I feel that this is my Jack Daniels regular single barrel barrel proof. I feel this is the Jack Daniels barrel proof rye. Both of those are my 1 and 2 picks here, followed by what I believe is my single barrel Old Forester Kansas pick, followed by a 1920 115 proof. You can't go wrong with the 1920 and 1910. These are fabulous pours. They are not your old number 7. So without any further to do, let's go last place. I thought this was 1920. You're gonna have to trust me, this is 1920. Woo! Okay, so I thought this was an Old Forester single barrel barrel proof. Old Forester single barrel. I think that this is the rye. I expected this rye single barrel barrel proof to come in first place for me. Rye, I just put rye on the bottom of it. So that means this one is the Jack Daniels single barrel barrel proof. This one right here, this gold label that you can find around, they're on the shelf in a lot of store picks. I didn't even pick one that I got from my store because I thought it might skew it because I know it so well. I picked one I got from Colorado in 2022. Rarely go to it. It won. This gold label, a regular old off the shelf at a store in Colorado, I didn't even know. Happy to get it, 129 proof. This is my number 1 whiskey out of this flight, and I don't know where maybe I'm not the proof whore I thought I was, because I think this might have been the proofiest one. This one right here is just so rich, so banana foster, so sweet. It takes the cake. Jack Daniels, Old Forester, guys, you gotta get with the Whiskey Row. You gotta get with the higher proof Jack Daniels stuff. It is absolutely freaking phenomenal. And you are phenomenal too. I appreciate every last one of you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you for liking, subscribing, and sharing, and commenting. What is your favorite Brown-Forman pour? Is it the old plastic cap early times Dave Vogel sang? I think we all know it is. Maybe it's a Cooper and Craft that is very much like that early times used to be. I personally like the higher proof stuff. And tonight, barrel proof Jack Daniels single barrel, woo! It is sweet, succulent, and as Frank Sinatra would say, nectar of the gods. Thank you guys, and catch me next time.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top. Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want.